All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Lodge, presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Carter Ruff.
Who neutered our speakers? I was expecting something a little bit more bumping. I felt like, did you see that look I gave the speaker? I was a little upset because I was ready to bob my head.
You were mad dogging it.
I was mad dogging it. Hey, this rain we're getting, I know it's an inconvenience, but we needed it.
Sure
Without a
did.
doubt.
Yeah,
It's been a dry winter here in the Texas Hill Country.
Tell you what. Yeah, we did.
Straight up pissed on.
Yeah.
We got pissed on.
Yeah.
And that concludes my introduction. Thanks.
Man, the masculine urge to get a tinky off right before we record.
Wow.
Little tinky time. You know how that goes.
Like an early bird one?
No, not a tincture. Like a bathroom, a potty break.
Oh.
Masculine urge to go potty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, apologies, Dave, if the speakers weren't booming loud for you this
Not your fault.
this morning.
Not your fault. It's not right. It's nobody's fault. I don't know. It threw me off a little bit. I like to nod my head a little bit.
My favorite thing about this rain we got is that it makes corn.
Interstellar corn?
Corn makes whiskey. And well, you know the rest.
Why don't you finish it for us?
Makes Bay a little bit frisky. Whiskey does. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Dave, I see you're drinking a liquid death. and
Start over.
You don't have any brown water in front of you. Is everything okay?
You saw me sipping that Skeedly Bee when I came in. I've got to stop. I'm going to save this for a later segment, but I've got to stop pounding coffee right before we record.
Why?
I think you know why.
Oh, because it makes you go potty.
A number of times, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was great. I hit you guys in the group text. Do you guys understand, like, when I say I'm going to get some Skeedly Bee, that means you can tell me that you want me to pick you up some? It's implied. I don't know if...
Well, I appreciate that. I already had a nice cup of Nitro Cablamo sitting in front of me as you sent that text, so I didn't need any.
I didn't know if I want us to all be on the same page that I'm no longer gonna be like, hey, can I get y'all anything? If I tell you I'm getting coffee, feel free to just hit me with a request. I'll pick you up something.
As Nitro is the only way I enjoy my Cablamo.
I went Nitro. I did.
I'm just still not on my cold brew shit.
Are you still doing one a day?
I had 2 this morning, dude. Why'd you have to call me out like that? You
didn't-
didn't have to expose me like that,
I didn't
dude.
know.
I had 2 this morning.
I
I'm
didn't
not
know
happy
that.
about
How
it.
could I have known that?
It's just like 1 cup of coffee. The time that it takes to drink 1 single Cablamo is too short. I want more time of sipping my Cablamo every morning.
Blow the whistle.
Now I'm at the point where I think I might have to get some decaf Skiddly D.
Don't
Some
do
Skiddly
that.
decaf.
Please don't.
I'm not happy about it,
Please
but
don't
like
do that.
I enjoy drinking coffee so much, but I get so jittery in the afternoon if I have too much in the morning. So I think I'm gonna have to do a regular Kablamskis and then go straight into the Skiddly decaf right after.
Tell me this. Do you do an 8-ounce cup, or is it like you fill the mug up and that's your cup?
It's 7.4 ounces, David.
Okay.
That's pretty standard.
Some mugs are bigger, and some people think they're doing a cup, but they're really doing like 18 ounces or something.
No, I'm
crazy.
doing a
that's a big
single
boy shit.
serving cup of coffee every single morning,
Okay.
plus some Skiddly decaf.
I'm at my
shortly
best
thereafter.
when I go double barrels on them. Just 2 cups.
You hit him with that
2
Elmer
cups
Fudd.
of Cablamo. Yeah, that's right.
That Elmer Fudd.
You know, he had the double barrel shotty.
I do know that. Yeah,
he stayed strapped.
He kept that thing on him.
He sure did.
You didn't want to fuck
That's
with
why
him.
they call me Elmer.
How did that character age?
Probably not great.
I'm trying to remember.
He really had it in for the rabbit.
It feels like he was a single bit character.
He was hunting wabbits.
Has he gotten canceled yet?
For what?
I don't
For
know.
carrying that thing on him?
I just Googled Elmer Fudd, and the 4th photo that showed up on Google was him wearing a MAGA hat.
Okay. Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're not kidding.
Yeah, it's right there.
I feel like
David.
that was not in the original cartoon.
No, that's probably shopped, and you got to think.
But like, real talk, like Elmer Fudd would have definitely voted for Trump, right?
I don't know.
We don't know that.
I think it would
It
have.
could be a blue dog Dem.
I just don't get progressive
pro
vibes.
Second Amendment.
I don't get progressive vibes from Elmer.
I get can't vote vibes. No, I get sovereign citizen vibes from Elmer Fudd.
Elmer can vote for whoever he wants to vote for. I'm not. That's not a critique from me. That's just saying, if he was going to wear some garb from a potential, 2020 candidate,
Right now,
the MAGA hat fits him pretty well.
you got to put money on one guy or the other. It's a duel. Yosemite Sam or Elmer Fudd. 10 paces, turn around, make your move, cowboy. Who you got?
Oh, it's Yosemite, dog.
That double barrel, the blast radius on it. The spray.
He's not quick with that thing though. Yosemite's got 2 6-shooters, right?
In theory, yeah.
Quick with those things, man. Quick drop. You got to hit though.
I don't know. I don't know enough about the accuracy behind Yosemite Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah, wasn't he always missing? Wasn't that kind of his thing?
I don't know. Hard to say.
I don't remember.
Because you got to think if he was any kind of accurate, it would end the cartoon pretty quickly.
So much shooting back in the day.
Yeah.
Violence.
It just seems
Guns.
inappropriate. I have some reviews.
Oh boy, are they nice?
What are you reviewing?
I'm not reviewing anything, David. Thank you for asking, though, for clarification purposes for the listeners out there. Currently, I'm going to go through a couple of reviews that we have received for this very podcast. I like to do this on Mondays. Maybe it kind of puts a little, I don't know, little jump in your step to go give us a review yourself out there if you're listening right now.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this, Dylan? I don't know if you're ready for this one.
I'm usually not.
This is from Lindsay Ann 25.
Is this backhanded?
It says, "Home of the Brave."
Oh.
It says, "I'm a veteran of the war in Iraq, and I've never known anyone as courageous and brave as Dylan Shivery in the aftermath of an undesirable haircut." 5 stars.
Wow, thank you.
Turn around. Let's give it a check.
I do appreciate
Yeah,
that.
how are we doing today?
Eight
You tell
days
me.
in.
How are we doing today?
I haven't seen it in days.
Wow, it looks completely
it's
normal.
Still looks totally normal.
totally fine.
We've got better than a
He dodged the bullet.
D. Narwhald said, "Better than a root canal. Dentists may have let me have y'all on during the procedure, so y'all are better than a tooth drill." That's big. EKC 68483 said, "Clark, shout out to Dave for helping me fix my posture."
Hey, thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, that's actually a good call.
I'm a little sore today.
From what?
We'll get to that.
Spicy Fajitas reviewed us on Thursday. They said, "Getting railed.
Okay.
If you're a CPAP wearer, Eagle Scout, or a man in STEM like me, you'll love this podcast."
I could see you
don't
having a
know if-
CPAP machine.
I wasn't too kind to scouts, I don't think. I just kind of made fun of them a little bit.
No, but I saw some feedback regarding that segment about Eagle Scouts, and they even admitted that as far as the outfits go, the fits weren't the most desirable thing in the world.
They need a heat check.
They need more tactical gear instead of neckerchiefs if you're an Eagle Scout.
They need to go modern. Maybe some urban camo.
That would be tight.
Maybe just a shooting shirt, like a nice shooting shirt that has a little, the built-in pad.
Should we just start our own group of Boy Scouts where we just have them get dope fits off?
Man
I
scouts?
feel like that's a bad look.
Let's start man
dude, they
scouts.
can just wear Arc'teryx and shit. The masculine urge to change the Boy Scouts. Do you wear CPAP, Dylan?
No, I don't wear CPAP.
Just making sure.
No offense to those who do use CPAP
It sounded
machines.
the way that you answered that question sounded like you think differently.
I get
I
why
think you posed a question
No,
to me
no.
to be a little bit insulting and make fun of the CPAP people.
Will's a little confused. It's
they call me the
because
C-Poppy, dude.
They're
Don't
very
even.
useful to people.
It's because you spoke at CPAC.
Mhm.
So
I
I
didn't.
see where the disconnect
I
is.
didn't.
You did a TED Talk.
I didn't. I don't like to speak in front of people.
Do you know
Ooh.
what you do?
I just thought of a new segment for spooky season. Dead Talk.
The TED Talk.
We've done that, haven't we?
Have we done that?
I don't know.
We've done
I
a
don't
dead
fucking
talk.
know. I don't
I'm
remember.
just
that shit.
imagining Dave dressed as Joker up at a TED Talk.
Yeah, it's good. I don't remember any of the things we do. Sometimes clips. Randy has the most super fan memory of anybody. Randy can remember touching base niche bits that I don't even remember us ever doing. It's very impressive. Not me. I don't remember a clip from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we do. We do a lot of content. We do thousands of episodes, man. I can't remember shit.
Are we in the thousands yet? Yeah, we got to be in the thousands, right?
Are you kidding? Probably like 1 million, dude.
Maybe.
I don't know about that.
Speaking of episodes, we're doing another episode tomorrow on Patreon, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. We're doing worst of tomorrow. No real theme for this week, other than if you do have some bad first date stories in anticipation for Valentine's Day, I kind of want to hear those.
That's a good idea.
One thing we've never done is like really bad first dates. I've got a couple in the hopper that kind of qualify, but I feel like there's got to be people out there listening right now being like, oh, yeah, that time I went out with Tad and he blacked out at the date and puked all over my table. Like, I want to hear about your Tad dates.
That's so Tad.
So Tad.
I saw a viral tweet the other day. You guys hear about these
Hang on,
tweets
let me
that
see if
go
I can find
viral?
it.
And it was someone like posed a question like, tell me about your worst date, or like something funny that happened on a date or whatever that made it bad. And this guy was like, yeah, I got up to use the restroom and she stuck her leg out and tripped me.
I saw this. I saw
That's
that.
pretty funny. Like, you get a second date out of me if you're pulling stunts like that. That's just fun.
You should not trip people.
No, she does that. And
Tripping's funny,
if she tries
man.
to put any salt on her food later, that top is coming off.
You know what's funnier than a trip though? Is a tabletop. I'm going to tabletop one of you
Dude,
guys
no.
very soon.
If you tabletop me,
I will tabletop you.
do not.
You're not going to get hurt.
No one's ever gotten hurt from
Yes,
tabletopping.
you put your hands back. That is recipe for a broken wrist. or
No
two.
one's ever gotten hurt from
No,
a
it's
tabletop.
never
If you
happened.
do it in sand, it's one thing. Sand tabletop is completely fine. If you tabletop me on concrete or even tile,
I'll get you on carpet.
I'm gonna beat the living piss out of
I'll get you on carpet. It'll be fun for everybody, including you.
Don't be a bitch about getting tabletop.
We're going to record it.
If you fail on the tabletop, though, I get 2 licks.
Is there a TikTok tabletop trend? If not,
shouldn't
we're
be.
about to start one.
We're not.
Shit's funny, man.
2 licks if I.
All right.
Yeah.
Bet.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Settled.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm over
You
it.
think I care?
You can email worstof@washedmedia.com, or you can head over to washedmedia.com, click on the worst of logo, and fill out the anonymous form on there. Also, voicemails on Thursday that should be on Friday, but they get released on Thursdays. 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422.
Anonymous forums. Dylan shut those down a
Yeah,
while
he
ago.
did. What's your
You're
problem,
right.
dude?
Someone had to do it.
That was big of you. That was the day you became president.
Sometimes it takes a real man to do the dirty work, and I had to do it.
I
The
think
masculine urge to shut down the forums.
He's really proud of that one.
Yeah.
The guy who couldn't come up with them before the pod, he's had like 4.
Yeah.
Since we hit the
I can't
record
think of
button.
any masculine urges.
just
Shut
absolute-
up.
Torpedoing the future segment.
Yeah. It's time to recap this
That's
weekend
your
in
new
fun,
bit.
presented by Liquid
What?
IV.
Cucking the segs.
Torpedo.
I have
in the
a
intros.
I have a New Year's resolution that I've been trying to put into play lately, and I think I've been doing a decent job of it. But I have a little help. I'm trying to drink more water and become more hydrated this year. I bought a new water bottle. That's my new hydration water bottle. And even with that new water bottle, the excitement wore off after about a day, and I still wasn't getting as hydrated as I needed.
The masculine urge to stay hydrated.
But then I got an absolute gem of a package in the mail. And yes, I'm talking about the new grape flavored Liquid IV.
oh,
I have been sucking that
Dude.
stuff
How
down.
good is the Discord grape
I believe it's
and
Concord.
Drake?
What are you
Was it
doing?
Concord?
Discord?
Did you just call it Discord Drake?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm fucking toast.
The new year's here, and there's no better way to kick off 2022 than by making sure you feel like your best self. One goal I have for me, like I just said, is just getting that hydration level up.
You do look very, very flush with water.
Thank you. 1 stick Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. It has incredible flavors like watermelon, lemon, lime, strawberry, pina colada, and that grape flavor do be hitting.
It's a great mixer too. I don't know what you want to mix it with, but it works.
You could do a DKR. You could do a DKR with that
You
grape.
could do a Dookie R. I don't
You
care.
could too.
Damn, imagine.
DCR.
It's not a DCR. You can't just take everything. Name it after yourself. What are you doing?
I didn't name it.
Dave, can you show us what makes Liquid IV so effective? I'm talking about the cellular transport technology.
Yeah, how does it go?
Oh, it hits him with a skiddly bop.
As Dave just showed you, it's designed to enhance rapid absorption of water and other key ingredients into the bloodstream. And 1 stick of Liquid IV, it just hits different in 16 ounces of water compared to water alone, baby.
Uh-huh.
It's on a mission to change the world. They've even donated 19 million servings globally. grab Liquid IV in bulk, nationwide at Costco. Or here's what you should do. You should go to get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code circling back at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you use promo code circling back at liquidiv.com. Experience better hydration today at liquidiv.com, promo code circling back.
This is me pulling up with the cellular transport technology.
Really?
Is that night vision?
That's me. That's
Dylan?
what it looks like from what I've heard.
Dylan, what'd you get into this weekend?
I'm over here trying to remember what I did on Friday, and I don't know why
I just got so drunk
No,
on
I
Friday.
didn't. What did I do?
Barely remember. Here,
Do this
Dylan, here's a
segment
tip
every
for you.
Monday.
Here's a tip for you. Before we do a segment called This Weekend in Fun,
Oh, I had dinner.
you should think of fun
Boy,
things
he
that you
had
do.
dinner.
You think you should think of fun things that you do throughout the weekend.
No. I remember now. I went on a double date. Bay and I went on a
You
date.
texted us. You did something illegal.
What did I do?
You sent us an illegal photograph.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say anything else. Not illegal by the rules.
How was your double date?
Not common law.
How was your
Double date
little
was
double
fantastic,
date?
man. Fantastic. Hey, Joanne's, just a fantastic margarita. The retro margarita. So good.
Joanne's.
The masculine urge to just sip a frozen marg with the squad.
It's crazy that we had a segment planned, and Dylan's going to ruin the entire segment and like make me not want to do it anymore before we even get there.
But that makes it more fun.
No.
Yeah, so I had dinner with a lovely couple that I met for the first time. And then after that, Bay and I we slipped off to a place that doesn't allow pictures. And yes, I broke a rule there. I took a picture inside the place.
Are you on like an app that like matches you with people to go on double dates with? Because like I didn't catch an invite for that double date.
Yeah, it's called the Doubler. No, I'm not. These are friends of Bay's, work associate and friend, and now they're my friends. So how about that?
Were you at like inside the Vatican or something?
If you're listening, I had fun talking.
You
to you
can.
guys.
The Pope always takes photos inside the Vatican, right?
Yeah. He gets some.
Yeah, we went to the Vatican on Friday night after dinner.
Dude, Pope fit
It
game
was sick.
stupid.
Yeah.
I just went to Instagram.com/thepope, and I'll say this: a guy named William P. Pope is absolutely ruining his
Hey, man.
Instagram presence by not posting from this account.
Would you mind if I got back to my weekend?
Sure, dude.
So Saturday was quite the day. Had a lot going on. The first thing that happened that day was the Rhodes man's first birthday party. I'll let Dave talk more on that, but I had a fantastic time. Couldn't stay the whole time, unfortunately. But did bring Rhodes, I almost said Parks, Rhodes a little gift. The little buggy. What do you call those things?
Can I ask you a serious question?
You see the candy paint on there?
It was dripping.
Yeah.
Got all over my driveway.
I would try to
Melissa's
order
not
a
happy.
custom wood grain steering wheel, but it was like a 4-week shipment, and I just didn't want. I didn't want Rhodes to wait on it.
Hey, people are wondering, did you and Bay go to the Sistine Chapel last Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you couldn't take photos and you did?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to prove that I knew that you couldn't take pictures in there. I said the Vatican like a dummy. You can probably take pictures in the Vatican.
The Sistine Chapel is like a part of the Vatican.
Is it?
It's all right there.
I should know that.
You should.
Again, man, Mondays.
It's crazy that Ninja Turtle painted that whole ceiling by himself.
It's pretty disrespectful.
16 times.
Yeah. Damn Ninja Turtle. Michelangelo.
How do they paint with their hands like that?
It is in Vatican City.
I know. I've been there, but I couldn't go in because I didn't wear pants that day. Remember that story?
That's kind of funny. That's a little bit much.
Right? It was like 80 degrees outside. Anyway. So
like
from Rhodes' first
Donatello
birthday party.
could put like a brush at the end of his staff and do it like that. But I don't know how intricate he could get.
Imagine painting with nunchucks.
Plus,
Why'd you just
say
that like
nunchucks?
Christopher Walken?
I don't know.
Yeah, the nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
and his hands all
Okay.
greasy from all the pizza that he eats.
Hey, dude.
That's how he talked in the cartoon.
By the way, first time meeting your family, Dave, they're lovely people. Alyssa's parents as well.
that is interesting that this is the first time you met my sister
You're
briefly at one of the Dallas meetups.
Why do I want to hang out with your sister? She seems cool as
I
hell.
don't know. Why
man.
don't you
Yeah,
fucking
she's
chill?
kind of a vibe.
She seems lit. Why you been hiding her this whole time?
I have not been hiding her. She has a family in Dallas. She doesn't live here.
Well, that's not too far.
She's got a
Anyway,
family in Dallas.
from the B-Day party, which was an absolute vibe, we went to Parkside tryouts, baseball tryouts, which I've been talking about. He kept a really good attitude, which I was very proud. He was proud of himself for getting out there and doing his thing.
Before, I thought he might be a little nervous at the B-Day party just because, that's a big deal. He was cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
cool as the other side of the pillow.
Man, so he's a small fella. I bought the smallest bat I could find at Academy for him. Sports and Outdoors. Still too big. I don't know what to do.
Did he put the bat on the ball?
He made contact, yeah.
Did he squish the bug? I told him before. I go, just remember, squish the bug, Parks.
He forgot to squish, I think. Yeah.
How did he? Did they do machine pitch, or is it coach pitch?
He hit 3 off a tee.
Okay.
He's machine pitch is the level he's at. He hit 3 off a tee and then 3 from the machine.
Dude, you put a baseball on a tee in front of me, I'm definitely making contact.
Yeah. It's just sitting there.
Right.
And then Saturday night, I went to a birthday party, Bay's boss. Fantastic birthday party, man. It was lit. Had a lot of fun there. Great crowd, great scene. I drank. I started off with a bourbon and soda, which I haven't done in a minute, and then I went to red wine. So
Okay.
they had good red wine there, so I partook quite a bit.
Keep going.
A lot of fun. That's pretty. I'll let you guys get to your weekends. Pretty much it. Sunday was chill.
Did you watch the games?
I watched the games.
Nice.
Joe Burrow.
What'd you do, Dave? I'm tired of Dylan's fucking weekend.
What? My weekend was lit. God, the masculine urge to shit on my weekend.
Family got in town Friday. My sister and my nephew stayed with us. My parents, they got in. They came by, saw the roads man before we went down to go to bed. And then I thought about hitting you guys up, see if you wanted to do some Friday beers. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm not even going to ask Alyssa. Like, we got the big party tomorrow. Got to be on my best behavior. Got to look good. Got to look clean for the photos.
Pretty boy swag.
Pretty boy swag. So I stayed inside. I stayed at home. Played a little Mario Kart on the Switch. Pretty dope. It was a good time. Saturday, as Dylan mentioned, was the Roadsman his first B-Day. We threw a little get together. We did the deal where buy the cake, the baby cake, the smash cake, I think it's called. And it's just an opportunity for everybody to watch a baby get their face covered in cake and just throw cake everywhere. And it's fun. Everybody, it was fun. It was mega cute. Shout out to my sister and my wife for planning a very good theme, an après-ski theme. My sister came through with the toddy recipe. We made toddies in mass quantity. I don't know if that's something that's ever been done, but we did it.
Her fit also body bagged everybody else, by the way.
She went harder than everybody.
Yeah.
I genuinely felt bad that Brett could not go due to being in protocol, because he was very excited about this theme. The après-ski theme, I mean, like, the people I think who are going to nail that, it's Will and it's Brett. Those are your 1 and 2.
Okay.
You did good too. You and Parks came through with the hats.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all get a pick? You should have got a pick.
We got a front lawn pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, right in front of you.
It was a really good time. The toddies were hitting little strong.
They were good.
Little strong.
They were good.
Little strong, but all in all, good time. Rhodes had fun. Got some great gifts. I got some photos. Will, the hoodie is dope. I honestly want to get one, like a matching one. It's a Dallas Stars hoodie. It's a little large, but that's
You got
okay.
those sweatpants too.
You warned us that he's going to grow into the gift. And
He got
that's
those
fun.
sweatpants too, player.
He got some sweats.
I got him the full Dallas Star sweatsuit.
Alyssa doesn't let me get him dressed anymore because I exclusively put sweats on my son.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Like I want him comfortable at all times. But yeah, it was great. Dylan, the Dino Mobile was a hit. Got to push him around outside yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a beautiful day. Yesterday woke up. So, fun fact, after the party, cleaned up, hung out, opened the gifts, and about 5 o'clock rolled around, and I was kind of still feeling it. Sent out the text, said, "Hey,
You're trying to catch a second wave, a second VOD.
I'm trying to axe some beers." And luckily, nobody could go. Brett even went as far as to give him, like, to see if he was still positive for COVID. He was.
Had I not had plans for that evening, I would have jumped on it.
That's easy to say now.
I mean it though. I was
Monday
ready to,
morning quarterback.
I was ready to put work in, Dave.
Yeah. Well, it's for the best because about 30 minutes after I sent those texts, I just hit a wall. And it was one of those walls to where, like, if I had tried to keep drinking, it would have been like, I'm just tired guy trying to drink and can't get like any kind of fun out of it.
Yep.
So yeah, I just I took an early bird, watched the Mavs, and that was that. Finished Yellow Jackets.
You didn't tell us that was on Showtime.
Yes.
I don't have Showtime, so
I'm not going to tell you need to run out and get Showtime because it was a good show. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's sign up for a new platform.
I'm at the point in my streaming career where I pay for enough of my own. I have passwords for the rest except for Showtime. And I don't even know where to go with this.
I'll give you a password. I'll give you our password if you want it.
Because, like, I'm a Showtime guy. Like, I've always been a Californication fan. I went through a big phase of watching that. What's that show when they all live in Chicago? Randy, what's that South Side Chicago show?
Oh,
The Real World.
I love that show. Right? What's it called?
Why am I blanking? You know what I'm talking about.
You must love it.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's got that.
Go describe the show.
Shameless.
Shameless.
My dad's a big Shameless guy.
It's a good show.
It's fine.
It is a good. The season
they
I
do
watched,
the same.
I
They kind of just start doing the exact same thing every episode.
I gave up after a few seasons because it got kind of played out.
Pretty debaucherous.
Yeah.
Sunday, I watched football, but before did something I haven't done in a long time, probably like a year. I got outside and went for a little jog. I don't really run. I realized that I don't really like to. I don't like how I feel after I run the next day. Just I've got little bitch shins, and I ran. I did like 2 miles, and came back and I felt pretty good. Right now, not so much. Feeling sore in some spots that I haven't been sore in a while. But that being said, I knew it was going to be stuck inside as the weather here is not great for the next 5 or 6 days. So
we're going to touch 20s here pretty soon, Davey boy. You hear me?
Speak for yourself.
The temperature outside.
I pulled up on 22s.
Really? Oh, let me check real quick.
Did I not show you that?
They're still spinning out there.
I got don't stoppers for the Jeep.
That's sick. Spree Wells. He's sitting on sprees out there.
That's honestly like the pinnacle of his career is having wheels named after him.
And also when he choked PJ Carlissimo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was when he tried to choke his head coach.
I don't know if he. Will.
Friday, I had the most Austin day I think I've had in a really long time. You guys ready for this? Tell me I wasn't the most Austin guy in Austin on Friday,
bike,
okay?
Trail.
Nope.
No.
Friday, I went and recorded at my podcast job.
Very okay.
After that, I skiddily deed out and got some breakfast tacos for lunch. Classic move. Then I went and played 18 at Lions Municipal Golf Course, the famous Lions Municipal Golf Course.
You got 18 in?
Got 18 in. I actually started leaving after 9, got in the car, was pulling out of Lions, called Sally and said, "Hey, I'll be home in a few minutes." And she goes, "Oh, you're not playing 18?" I said, Are we talking 18? And she was like, "Just turn around. I know you want to go."
That was the day Sally became president.
The masculine urge not to invite your friends to play golf with you.
He invited me, actually.
Yeah,
Did you really?
We were up here eating breakfast tacos.
Not only did I not plan this, but we went up and waited for an opening and a cancellation.
You invited Dave?
No, I did not invite Dave.
The young man who coordinated this did invite me.
And then I went to Matt's El Rancho, drank 2 Matt's famous Mexican martinis.
Did you try that? You didn't try the Martinez?
Why would I do that when they already have a very good drink on the menu that I wanted?
And it's all the same.
I'm just asking you to try
Thank you, Dave.
It's all the same beverage.
No, I wasn't really in the mood to try things. I was more in the mood to have 2 Mexican martinis. They did not see me drink the first one. I think I could have ordered another one at the table and they wouldn't have said anything to me because I'm kind of a bad boy in that respect.
Damn.
For those wondering, yes, I did tacos al carbone. Saturday, obviously, we just mashed that birthday party.
Can I ask you a question about your Matt's trip?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about what someone at your table did as far as their order? Because it's loco.
My sister-in-law's boyfriend, he purchased something that no one does there.
This isn't loco.
He got the Ben Crenshaw steak.
People do that.
No, they don't.
The Crenshaw is named after Gentle Ben.
Gentle Ben Crenshaw.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm when you texted that, I said I've always wanted to get it, but I've had 2 different waiters talk me out of it for different reasons. One guy said, "Do you like steaks?" At
But did they talk you out of it, or did you? I think you pried. I don't think you didn't say like I'll do the Crenshaw steak.
You're
you
right.
were more
I
like,
said, "How
hey,
is it?"
so how's the Crenshaw? Like you look at them with an air of suspicion behind you.
They oblige. They picked
Yeah.
up what I was doing, and one of the first guy said, do you like steakhouse steaks? And I went, what kind of question is that?
Of course.
And he's like, yeah, if you like, it's not. He basically said it's not great quality.
Gosh, the masculine urge to crush a crunchy at Matt's.
Sunday,
A crunchy.
Sunday, I did what all the boys do. I sat around watching football, American football all day.
That's really cool, man. Hey,
Yeah. How about the sports?
Dude, the sports have been lit.
My quarterback is officially a Super Bowl player. He plays in Super Bowls now.
player.
Super Bowl player, Matt
Pretty cool
Stafford.
stuff. I want to give a special shout out to Joe Burrow. Just dripping. I like Mahomes. This is Will Sports Minute, just for those keeping
I'm
track.
kind of out of my home.
Holy
right now.
shit, Will Sports Minute. People love it. They're like, oh my God.
They're laughing at you.
So yeah, I'm a Mahomes guy. I enjoy Mahomes, but he'll have his opportunities. So I was happy to see Joe Burrow, bounce back after that injury last year and now make a Super Bowl. He deserves it.
Dude, Friday night, I heard you had so many martinis. They're calling you Joe Slurro.
Wow.
That's what I heard from a number of people.
I do want to answer a brief question about the Super Bowl before anybody asks. A lot of people are asking who day going to beat them Bengals, and it's going to be Matthew Stafford and those Rams.
Hey, they got a home game, man. How about that?
Second one
Didn't
in 2 years.
Didn't sound like a home game yesterday.
Why
Well,
not
Congrats to Matt
Cincinnati
Stafford,
travel.
man.
Wine them, dine them, 49 them.
I'm happy for Stafford. I'm happy for Odell Beckham Jr.
I don't really care about him.
I really am.
Call
I
him
have no
OBJ.
personal connection to him.
His name's Odell.
Call him OBJ.
Okay, OBJ.
But I do have some big news in terms of, and this is also Will Sports Minute presented by DraftKings. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, has a huge offer for this weekend's big game.
He has his own segment.
He's a
Sponsored.
consummate professional.
The game
Unbelievable.
is a big one if you guys haven't paid attention.
It is the big game, actually.
All new customers can get 56-1 odds on either football team to win this weekend. Just bet $5 and win $280 in free bets if your team is victorious. That's right. Just bet $5 on either team to win the big game. And DraftKings Sportsbook will give new customers an additional $280 in free bets if the team they choose wins. If Sportsbook isn't available in your state, you have something to play for this weekend. Everyone can play for their share of millions of dollars in total prizes with DraftKings daily fantasy football contests. To do all of this, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code WASHED and get 56-1 odds on this weekend's big game. Bet just $5 and win $280 in free bets if your team wins. That's promo code WASHED at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Dylan, can I get you to do a new segment alert, please?
We have a new segment alert. We have a new segment.
Do we have a theme song for this or anything?
Headlines.
That was sick. Hey, make sure you record that. You can just drop that
Headlines.
next time.
Talking together
Headlines.
about what happened over the weekend. Headlines.
This weekend in headlines.
It's headline time.
I don't know why we went immediately to Hang
headline
Time. I like it.
Headlines. Headlines sung to the tune of Footloose. Headlines. Headlines. We're gonna do some original headlines.
Dude, that sounds great.
Headlines, Dylan.
Dylan likes both of those things.
This guy.
Come on.
This guy's just.
Come on.
Who sponsored you today?
So recently, I've been actually trying to workshop something for a long time. Something I miss the most about working at Grand X, and of which there's a lot of things that I miss, mainly the FIFA I got to play for 2 hours a day, is sitting in the bullpen with the crew and trying to come up with just some of the most clickable, shitty headlines that we could possibly come up with.
We
to make
wasted a lot of time workshopping headlines.
It was fun,
It
though,
was
man.
fun. It was so fun.
Dude, I miss it. Like when I think about J-Bone writing the headline about Kid Rock's new song having people build a wall and run through it. Like that's exactly what I want. Like out of a
Arguably the
headline.
best headline. we've
Incredible
ever done.
headline.
And so I thought to myself, why are we not just doing more headlines? And so this week we have taken a major news story that has really taken all these websites by storm. Your TMZs, Dave, your Elite Dailies, your your People magazines, your New York Post even. We're talking about Rihanna's pregnancy.
Whoa.
What? Rihanna's pregnant?
That's crazy.
She's pregnant?
She's a child inside of her.
Who's the baby zaddy?
I think it's her boyfriend, A$AP Rocky.
Oh, what's his nickname? Like Pretty Boy or Cute Boy? Or what?
Pretty Boy Flacco? Pretty Flacco?
Really?
Yeah, I think
Like Joe Flacco?
yeah. They
We
call him
should
Pretty
just-
Flacco.
Let's go ahead and look this one up.
They call him Pretty Flacco,
You
Dave.
call it
You don't
pretty-
have
it's
to look it
called
up.
Pretty
Like
Boy.
they call him that.
I mean, based on the conversations before we started this podcast, I don't think we know a lot about the guy.
I think it's worth asking before you record a podcast how to pronounce someone's name correctly, Dave, whether it's A$AP Rocky or A$AP Rocky.
Did you say it really quickly so no one could really decipher how
Absolutely
you were
did.
pronouncing it?
I
thought
absolutely
so.
did. And I actually,
It's a
after I
good
did it,
move.
I mentally made a note to myself and said, "Will, you crushed that."
That's my rule method. Roll. Just say it real quick so people are like, well, oh, okay.
Oh,
know.
so you weren't
Raw.
in an urban area, in a rural area.
Rural area. Yeah.
Yeah, that rural area.
Pretty rural out there.
Yeah,
Not a lot of representation out there.
Matt Rule.
Oh.
Matt Rule, that's good.
Flacco.
Pretty Flacco. Why are you even looking it up? I'm telling you facts.
Oh, another one of his nicknames is Pretty Motherfucker,
That's good.
which is sick.
That's good. No one's
He-
called me that before.
He is pretty handsome. Yeah, Pretty Motherfucker is a nickname for
I mean,
sure.
he is not just handsome. Like he's sexy.
He put on
No, yeah,
quite
he's
the
good.
show at ACL a few years
He's
back.
a handsome lad.
Made us wait about 40 minutes, but when he did come out there, he was great.
It was his birthday. I kind of get it. If I'm him, I'm maybe not scheduling a concert the day of my birthday if I know that I'm going to be getting absolutely reckless during that day. But it's up to him. It's whatever he wants.
Older than I thought he was.
How
Can
old
I
is
guess?
he?
Guess.
37.
Oh,
34?
he's 33. I thought.
Yeah,
he was
so's Rihanna.
okay.
Okay.
He looks. I mean, he's
not
got a
that
young
old.
face.
I thought I
pretty
was older than
significantly
Rihanna. I
younger than
remember
you.
in high school like listening to Rihanna and thinking that she was like older than me, and it turns out I'm older than her. It's kind of depressing. Do we have any headlines?
Well, she's bad girl Riri.
What are we doing with this segment? Are we gonna like craft our own headlines?
Headlines.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So we've all
Headlines.
come up with some headlines for Rihanna's pregnancy that we're going to run on our hypothetical clickbait blog site.
So we're
Like
we're
it.
writing clickable headlines.
This is if we worked
real
for a
stories.
blog that was gonna break this news, and there's no doubt we would have broken this news because we were always very early on stories.
Yeah,
We were usually the first.
we would have had an inside track to Rihanna's pregnancy for sure.
Well, I've written down 6 here. I don't know if I'm using all 6 of them.
Are you scared to start us off? I've written
A
down
little bit.
1, 2, 3.
I'll start.
I have 10.
I have 5. Jeez.
So the story is that she's not just pregnant, but there have been photos released of her with showing her baby bump.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so you're going like next. You're going like
Yeah. Mine are about the pics that show her with the baby bump. Well, she's looking.
oh, you went way more topical
She's
than I
looking
went.
beautiful. Very beautiful to me.
Is that your headline? She's very beautiful.
No, but that would be a good one. How about you start us off, Will?
Okay, I can't. I'm just going to read you the first one that I have. I'm not saying it's the best one I have. I'm just saying it's the first one. This is what I'm bringing to the pitch room. Okay. Ooh na na, what's its name? 15 possible names for baby Riri.
that's really good.
Ooh na na, what's his name?
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Fucking killed that.
Damn, dude.
How many people are clicking that? Like 3,000? How many concurrents are we getting on the site for that?
I got one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky, more like ASAP rocked up after seeing these Riri pics.
Dude, you gotta
Man,
chill.
that was a great delivery.
Deliver that one more time for the
All right,
people at
you ready?
home.
ASAP Rocky, more like ASAP rocked up after seeing these Riri pics.
Damn, so you're getting kind of age for Riri pregnancy.
That you'll notice there's a theme to all of mine, and it's pretty much just about being horny over these pics.
All right, my first one. I love the way you lie down and father a child with me.
Okay. I tried to work in umbrella into one of them.
It's tough.
I couldn't pull it. I couldn't pull it off. Will?
He got his Rockies off ASAP.
Mhm.
Rihanna's pregnant.
Okay, we don't know that.
Okay. I got one.
Was it one of the? Never mind.
Seeing pregnant Rihanna will make you hate your pathetic life with your ugly girlfriend.
Damn, dude, you didn't have to come at everyone's ugly girlfriend like that.
Jeez.
That's mean.
Your
don't even
girlfriend is
know her.
ugly compared to Rihanna. Let's be honest. Randy liked that one.
All right. I did more serious ones. Bitch better not touch my tummy. Rihanna pregnant.
Damn. That's good.
Okay, you ready for this one? She's already friends with the monster under the bed. 63 reasons why Rihanna will be hashtag mom goals.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Dude, she is mom goals.
Dude, she is mom
Oh, and
goals.
by the way, you'll need a cold shower after seeing these pregger pics of Rihanna.
We doing Pregger pics?
Yeah.
You don't have to do Prager.
Yeah.
I've never liked Prego or Preggers.
I like preggers because it's just very lame and corny.
Guess he wasn't that rude. Rihanna expecting first child with A$AP Rocky.
Mm-hmm. Rude boy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Its name is Kid Rocky. 69 names for Rihanna and A$AP's kid.
69?
Yeah, we came up with 69 names
A lot of
for that kid.
listicles.
Yeah, we're doing. I'm a listicle guy.
We're just trying to get our numbers up.
All right, you ready?
Watch Chartbeat for a little bit.
Scroll through these pics of pregnant Rihanna, but stop when you get too horny.
What's wrong with you?
That's fucking good. That's fucking good. Tell me you're not clicking on that.
No, I'm definitely
You're
clicking
clicking
that.
that.
And you're getting like 12 page views from me
Stop.
because I'm clicking through all of them.
Stop when you get too horny, though.
Oh, so maybe you're only getting 11 page views out of me.
That's right.
Now, this is what you came for. Rihanna is pregnant.
Uh-huh. That's good, Dave.
Came.
Right.
I get bad sleep. That's my fucking problem. How A$AP's parenting style may differ from Bad Gal Riri's and what it means for their future child.
It's pretty good.
Fucking good, dude.
Dude, that killed that.
Yours are like really good. I'm impressed. But
I'm only halfway through.
I got one
I'm
for
only
you.
just getting started.
Bad girl Riri is pregnant. Shorty's still a baddie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause
Okay.
She still looks really good.
I don't know if I'm clicking that one as much as I'm clicking the last one
She
about
still looks really
about the
good.
slideshow of photos,
Right,
but yeah, it's
right.
still good.
My last one. It's a little niche. She found what in a hopeless place? Rihanna's pregnant.
Uh-huh. Right.
How many do you have left,
I have
Dylan?
one left.
I have 5 left.
Wow. You kind of snapped on
I love
this.
doing headlines.
Yeah. Want me to get mine out of the way? You can just like rapid fire yours.
We can do that.
Rihanna's baby bump. Sorry, let me start over. Rihanna's baby bump will make you fucking horny.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
that one's really creative.
I wanted to really drive it home that she looks good, you know?
I actually just came up with one more.
What is it, Dave?
Rihanna's bump has Dylan Shivery really interested.
Okay. Okay, Dave. I see what you're doing.
4 or 5 seconds from busting. Rihanna and A$AP's possible sex playlist. That's like 4 or 5 seconds, whatever that song was.
That was one. Can we talk about that song?
It was good.
It was not
It was good.
Wait, she
It was
collab-
good.
didn't she
Bad.
collab with someone like
Paul McCartney
That's right.
and Kanye.
And Kanye.
It was
Yeah.
It was a good song.
it was awkward.
She may be bad, but she's perfectly good at it. Riri's Pisces parenting style broken down.
Is she a Pisces?
She's a Pisces.
I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at
Most
it.
of us are familiar with the song.
Sex in the air, I don't care. I love the smell of it.
Why do you do it to yourself? You know it's going to end up on the social media.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
Can you let the man do his headlines?
Chains and whips
I don't know if you guys-
excite me.
I don't
Pass
know
him
if
the
you're
rock.
I don't know if you're ready for this next one. Priyanna. Why A$AP and Riri's fetus is all of us in 2022.
Okay. Wait.
Okay. I'm not proud of the next one. I'm
Is there
not proud of
levels
the
to
next
that
one.
one?
Yeah, there are. There are.
Okay.
I'm not proud of the next one, but this is what it is. Come This Town Tonight, where baby Ree was conceived based on the couple's recent Instagram activity.
That's pretty. I like it. I like it.
We gonna come this town tonight. Hey.
I've heard that podcast.
And then my final one. Under my umbilical. Will A$AP cut the cord?
That's good. That might be my favorite.
You win, dog.
Under my umbilical.
You kind of crushed it.
Congratulations to the happy couple and
Yes.
their soon to be child. We're very
Yes.
happy for you over from Wash Media, and we can't wait to get all the clicks.
We need some more bangers out of her, though. I'll be honest.
Yeah, maybe she should spend more time. Maybe she's trying to spend some time, spending time with herself, Dylan, having a child.
What's more important, her child or our ears that like to enjoy her music?
I think any person having a child should be able to choose whether or not they want to work and how much they want to work.
Ooh. You got served. You did get served by Will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
In fact, let's put Dylan in timeout for the next 6 minutes. Turn his mic down.
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
I don't want to be in timeout.
Okay, we're
All
going to do it
right.
for the next 4 or
Hey,
5
that was a
seconds.
fun segment. Can we do that again?
We can do that again. We can do that again.
We need to do that. That needs to be a monthly at a minimum.
With the new year ahead, it's the perfect time to think about how to put yourself out there wherever there is. And since most of us can't communicate telepathically, Dylan, it all starts with words. How often you try to write something is important in an email, a text, a DM, and you can find yourself agonizing over the wording for what feels like hours before you hit send. I always have questions before I go full send. There are 1,000 ways to say it, and Grammarly helps you get it right the first time. We're all Grammarly people. Even when I was writing headlines at Grand X, the first thing I did was download Grammarly to make sure that I was just on point with my grammar, and it worked. And since then, they've grown as a company more than I could have ever imagined. Not only are they just telling me to toss a comma out of there, now they're telling me like, hey, Will, you're being a little mean in your tone on these emails.
Check that tone, player.
I can't help it. I'm kind of a bad boy.
Yeah.
These things, this has helped me in ways that I can't even describe.
If you are applying for a job, maybe just inquiring about, career opportunities, if you have like an email that's just full of grammatical errors or just weird tonal things, like that's not good and you're not going to get hired.
No.
Honestly, you're just not.
You could be just searching for the perfect turn of phrase, and all you have to do is use Grammarly's double-click synonym feature to quickly search for replacements for the word giving you difficulty. Or is that trouble, or is it stress? I don't know what it is, but there are so many different words for this stuff. It's crazy. You can even set your audience and tone before you start with Grammarly's goals feature. And they even, like I said, they have that built-in tone detector, which makes sure you're not being a jerk in emails. Dave?
I know. I'm bad about it. You guys call me out for it.
What?
Being a jerk in emails.
You are a jerk in emails.
I know. I know that. Not anymore. I use Grammarly.
What's your problem?
I don't know.
If you're someone out there who's just trying to work on your confidence when you're writing, Grammarly does also remind you to trade hedging phrases. Like, I think we should maybe meet up this weekend for something more direct. Like, hey, let's meet up this weekend. I love that. I'm always a little scaredy cat when it comes to this stuff.
I know, man. I'm always up against it. That masculine urge to be a jerk in emails.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
This year, let Grammarly help you put yourself out there with style. Our listeners can get 20% off Grammarly Premium at Grammarly.com/Steam. That's 20% off at GRAMMARLY.com/Steam.
New logo for Grammarly?
Kind of a swag logo
Pretty
because it's
dope.
an arrow that's like a refresh arrow, but it's also a G for Grammarly.
There's
Very
levels.
smart. Very smart.
I thought
Lot
it
of
was for G
levels.
code.
No, it might be.
No, probably Grammarly.
Oh, okay.
the
That
company.
probably makes more sense.
Do you think the Grammarly coders call themselves the G code?
that is a
The G unit.
that is a great little
It's also
logo
good.
they have?
It's
isn't it?
probably a better one.
Call that branding, Dave.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Dave, I have a question.
Yeah.
Prince Frederic, Prinz von Anhalt did what?
Will, I'm so glad you guys asked. Because Prince Frederic, Prinz von Anhalt, just became a new dad.
What?
Adopts adult man to preserve lineage, per TMZ.
He adopted a 27-year-old man.
He adopted an adult man.
Okay, so
That's what it
That
said.
adult man's got a new
Frederic
daddy.
Prinz von Anhalt is a German-American businessman known as the last husband and widower of Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Yeah, everybody's familiar with him, right?
So is he actually like a prince? Like what's he the prince of?
Let me break it down for you, Will. I knew you guys would have some questions.
His fit's going crazy in his Wikipedia profile.
Turns out at the age of 36, he was adopted by Marie Auguste of Anhalt, of course, then in her 80s, and whose first husband had been Joachim, son of former German Emperor Wilhelm II. Upon adoption, Lichtenberg's name became Frederic Prinz von Anhalt. So he too was adopted.
So he got the rock thrown to him, the royal rock, and then he decided to dish it back out to a younger player, an up-and-comer.
Well,
We don't know about that.
just to pass on the lineage. Like I don't really know, but
This is the note that I really, really like. Apparently, Kevin's dad, Kevin is the young man who's being adopted.
Kevin.
Basically, what's up, Kev?
his name is just Kevin.
Kevin's dad,
Prince Kevin.
Kevin's dad had been friends with Frederic. Now Kevin has officially changed his last name on the birth certificate and will be living with his new father. So they were friends.
They're gonna live together.
He just son cucked this family.
So this kid already had
It's a son cucking.
This kid already had an entire family?
Correct.
And he's just like, peace, I'm out of here. I'm going to go be this dude's
Dylan, I'm
this
glad
dude's
you said
kid."
that. Kevin says his former parents are all good with it and they'll all remain friends.
I mean, why? Because they're going to end up getting kickback from this? Like,
Well, it's interesting.
This is
Will.
weird.
Kevin's new last name will come with a few responsibilities. He agreed to take care of Frederic. He'll be helping out his new father by cooking for him, doing chores around the house, and making sure his bills are paid on time.
So his name is Kevin Prinz von Anhalt?
Yeah.
Kev.
I just learned that Prince Frederic had an affair with Anna Nicole Smith.
I saw that too.
In
Are you
2007, he stated they had a decade-long affair,
That's a long affair.
and that he could potentially be the father of her infant girl, Danny Lynn Burkhead.
What?
Not an infant anymore.
But they did a test. They did a test, and he is not the biological
let's
father.
Let's get Maury on the line. Povich.
Well, you're going to like Kevin. Kevin, who's also German, a graduate of UC Santa Barbara, now owns a soccer training center.
Let's fucking ride.
Just training soccer players.
Okay,
How
so
much money does this dude worth?
How old is Kevin?
27.
So
Wait, who are you?
At
wait,
the age of 27, if you go to your parents and you're like, hey, so kind of awkward, but this Prince, he kind of wants me to be his son. Like, do you guys mind if I dip out for a little bit? Like, I'll still try to make the next family reunion and stuff, but like, do you mind if I become a prince? I think my parents would be like, what's your fucking problem?
If it was by like title only, that would be one thing. But he's straight up going to live with this dude.
I don't know if he's on Tidal though. He might
He
just
wants-
be a Spotify or Apple Music user. If they said to me, Will, you have to switch off Spotify and get on Tidal in order to become a prince, I would not do it.
Who's on title currently?
Jay-Z and only Jay-Z.
One person?
Mm-hmm.
I
And maybe
almost-
Beyonce uses his login.
I almost got a title. Wasn't somebody? It was either Kanye or Jay-Z. Were going to drop his album on Tidal.
He did. Jay-Z dropped his last album on Tidal, and no one talks about it or plays it anywhere because it's only on Tidal. Someone at Grand X sent like a Dropbox folder with all the songs on it, and that's how I listened
Was
to
it
it.
444? Because you can get that on.
Can you
other
get
ones.
that now?
I think it was like you can only get it on Tidal for a while.
Okay, that would make much more sense.
'Cause in the
There's like
beginning-
a lost Jay-Z album
Dude,
out there.
in the
somewhere.
beginning, you could only listen to it on Tidal
Yeah, what a
or
joke.
the Dropbox album that was shared at
title
Grand
did
X.
not work.
Guys, I too have been workshopping a new segment, and I want to just run it by you now, just blindly. I think it's something we could do honestly weekly. Let's play Guess Prince Frederic von Anhalt's net worth.
Ooh.
Dylan.
Since I heard about this guy for the first time about 10 minutes ago, I don't have a lot of background on
Just guess.
Prince von
Just go
Anhalt.
along with it.
$78 million.
My guess was $60 million.
Oh, you guys were spit roasting at $70 million.
Ooh, Zaddy.
Either side of it. What's up?
Yeah.
That's a great fortune, but it's not enough for me to be adopted by someone.
Not to have people introduce you as Prince.
I want Bezos money if I'm getting adopted
You-
as a grown ass man.
I don't mean to sound
So if you're going to get
extravagant.
adopted as a grown-ass man, you will only do it for the richest man in the world.
I'll only do it for like I want a Billy in front of your.
How old
Hey,
is too
net
old to get
worth.
adopted?
It's younger than 27.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Mhm.
Give me your top 3 potential new daddies for your.
Okay.
Who do you want to be your daddy?
Okay.
I put you on the spot.
Yeah.
And look, I'll start. I'll name some potential daddies, and you guys say yay or nay. Randy,
No. Nay.
No, I don't see that happening.
Call
You-
me a horse because
Elon Musk.
He's just too weird for me, man.
he'd end up trying to change my name to a bunch of like pound signs and shit.
What would your symbol name?
I don't
be?
get daddy vibes from him.
I would be #D-man. I would let him change my name to that.
Maybe cubes.
That's a good one.
Courtside seats to the Mavs.
That's a
Dave.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any major franchise like owner of a sports team would be a great new father
Yeah.
if you're going to get adopted at 27. Rihanna and Aesop would be very nice parents to have at this age. I mean, we could just go out mobbing together.
Clooney.
Ooh.
You could be
He's
my
a little.
zaddy.
I
You could
feel
be
like
a
that would have a
zaddy.
little bit of like. He would make you go to
Do
like
chores. What?
No, not do chores, but he would make you go to like balls and stuff.
Oh no, I have to go
no,
to
I
a
gotta-
ball with George
Yeah.
Clooney.
You gotta eat
Please,
caviar.
no. Oh, my
sip
mama Mall is
champagne.
like, oh, she will only let me eat like the nicest caviar at this place.
I just want to play Mario and golf and vibe.
You
Okay.
could
Don't
probably
worry
still
about
do
my
that.
finances.
Then you could. I mean, I don't think you need like a certified daddy to do that. I think you just need a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't require a new daddy.
Mhm. Yeah,
No,
Dave.
you
I don't know.
could-
I
you
don't know
could do
who
that right now.
I don't know who needs to tell you this, but you don't need to get adopted to play your Nintendo Switch.
Sometimes I feel like it. Hey, Dylan, who do you want to be your daddy?
I mean, I just threw out 2.
Give me another daddy.
Cubes is the best answer yet
It's a
that
good
I've
one.
heard. Yeah. If I'm going to get adopted at that age, I feel like we need to have an age
Oh.
that they have to be minimum.
Who you know who I want? Toto. Give me Toto Wolf.
Dodo Wolves?
I want to be in the F1 scene. Have you guys seen Drive to Survive? It's on Netflix. It's a pretty cool look into the world of F1.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty sick.
It's
I might
really
check that
creating a
program
lot
out.
of buzz over here in the States. I want to get into F1, like through adoption. Looking for an F1 daddy is what I'm saying. Who's the Red Bull guy?
Jared Borslow.
Okay. Brett Merriman also works in that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Remember he had a crippling Red Bull addiction?
Still has it.
No, now he
some
just
would
has a
say.
crippling Celsius addiction.
Who else, man? There's some good zaddies out there to pick from, really.
Randy's got one that he's thinking of right now. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Randy just
know.
said Tom Hanks and he gets to be Chet's brother.
Plus, you can act a fool on social media. He's not going to say shit to you. But
Yeah,
you know,
like-
that's just Chet.
You
Yeah.
can somehow do whatever you want on social media, actually. Like,
Do you think Chet's just like sitting there like, God, I hope my dad doesn't like check Instagram today and see this stupid fucking video I put up of me getting my ass hit or my face hit by an ass all day?
It's kind of lit.
Church.
this has nothing to do with the segment, but I saw a funny tweet that reminded me of a Norm joke. I mean, it is a Norm joke, and I forgot about it.
Like a snake.
He was interviewing the Workaholics guys for some like award, like internet award show. And he told them, for years I struggled with my addiction to workahol.
That is so stupid.
And I've been thinking about it all weekend.
That is so stupid.
That's pretty bad.
Did y'all see there's a Jackass Clips account?
No.
It's just the best Jackass bits from over the years, and it just tweets them out. And I have to say, worth a follow.
New York Times Magazine did an unexpected feature article this weekend on Wee Man.
I have not read it.
He's a man that wheezes.
He's just a small man.
Pretty flattering piece, no?
I haven't
The
read-
literature.
I haven't read it yet, but I assume they didn't do like a slanderous piece about Wee Man on New York Times Magazine. That'd be fucked up.
You never know.
Out of all those guys, like I feel like you can't slander Wee Man before some of the other dudes. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
dude.
Rake Yawn needs like an exposed piece before.
Rakeon had a problem with mustard.
Oh,
5 times Rakeon was all of us.
I can't.
No one knows Rakeon. Okay, let's stop.
Can we just start? Let's just do a podcast, just all headlines.
New Patreon Tuesday. Just
You
a
had a
headline.
little too much fun with that segment, didn't you?
I love doing
It
a
was a
good
fun
headline. I
segment.
do love doing a good headline. You know what I also like? An option that has a little something extra that makes your choice a little easier.
Ooh, tell me more.
Talking about Vizzy Hard Seltzer, baby. The
yes.
first hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C. Vizzy brings something unique and delicious to the table. It's so good to have Vizzy back in the mix right now. Get Vizzy. Shake that booty nonstop till the beat drop. Just keep shaking it.
If you're a guy,
Don't
like
shake
me,
it before you drink it. It'll spray
If you're a guy
everywhere.
like me, Vizzy was never not in the mix. Honestly,
That's facts.
I celebrate it year round.
Yeah.
I had their beta version. They sent me some and I drank it and I was like, I'm in on this. So I was pre-ground floor.
Is that just for betas?
I only drink the alpha version. It's funny. Vizzy is so in the mix for me that I've actually taken mixed drinks out of the mix. Vizzy's the first hard seltzer crafted with antioxidant vitamin C extracted from the superfruit acerola cherry. There are plenty of hard seltzers to choose from, but with its bold and delicious dual fruit flavors and antioxidant vitamin C, Vizzy makes the choice a little easier and a lot tastier. Pineapple, mango, black cherry lime, strawberry, kiwi, blueberry, pomegranate,
Super fruit. Super fruit.
for sure.
It's super fruity.
They even got that watermelon hard seltzer pack and the lemonade pack, dog. They got everything. They have a flavor you want. Go get it because it's out there. Probably at the gas station down the street.
You think I don't?
Go cop one.
Give me-
know that.
Bring me a variety pack of lemonade and I'll reach in and grab one and it won't matter because they're all delicious.
They actually, yes, they are. And guess what? They also have 0 grams of sugar. They don't have sugar in them.
Yeah, it has 0 grams of sugar per 12-ounce serving. Step up your seltzer game with Vizzy. To find out where you can purchase Vizzy, go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. To get updates on the latest flavor drops and more, sign up for emails at VizzyHardSeltzer.com/subscribe. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com/subscribe. Must be 21 or older. Dave, before we get into our new segment called Masculine Urges, you just uttered a sentence that I think I need to touch on real quick. You talked about reaching in and grabbing a lemonade hard seltzer. Have I ever told you about the game that we came up with called Reach and Grab?
Sounds like a
something
game
you
I
should
don't
play behind closed doors.
Yeah, if you do that with fellow consulting adults and consenting
And consenting.
and with consultants, then that's fine. That's your prerogative.
So in Michigan, as you know, you can return your cans for 10 cents each.
Oh, yeah.
And so at parties, unlike you people in Texas who just throw your cans, crush them up, do whatever, we would take our cans and put them in a giant trash bag.
That was a little judgy.
Yeah, it was.
I recycle.
And then so not
As
that,
if we don't
not
have
that
a-
many people recycle their beer cans.
As if we don't have a green initiative.
I thought your green initiative was just to burn more.
I have been burning more.
So one night, my friend came up with a game called Reach and Grab, where you reach your hand into the thing of cans, the garbage can of cans.
Uh-huh.
You grab one of them,
And you drink what's left in the
you
can?
bring it out, and you drink that wounded soldier. And the point of the game is to try to find the biggest wounded soldier you can find in there and drink it.
That game stinks, man. I hate that game.
Dylan, I'm going to be honest with you. One of the
Dude.
worst games that was ever come up
That
with.
game
Have you-
sucks.
Don't tell me you've never done this. Have you ever, when was the last time, I'm hoping the answer was high school, you were at a party, didn't have any more beer because you could only buy a limited amount, and you were looking around and you just saw like a bottle
No.
with a little bit in it, a
No.
random one. And
Dave.
you went over and just pounded it.
Dave, I've never done that.
Oh, you
No,
think you're
you've
better
done
than
it.
me?
You've done
promise
it.
You
You've
are
done it.
so
I promise
full
you.
of-
Everyone's done it once. Everyone knows that they've done it one
You
time at
never
least.
sipped on that misto?
I never, no.
I think the last time I did it, I was underage though.
That there's no reason to do that after like 19.
Yeah, because it's like it's one of those things where it's like I don't know if I can go get a beer at the bar, but I'm just gonna. There's one that's over there. That looked like no one's touched it. I'm just gonna go grab that. There's not actually one, Dylan. That was a fake
didn't
point
know
I was
you were-
doing.
Okay.
But yeah,
That would be a bad game to play in these uncertain times. You know, we're still dealing with an ongoing global pandemic.
I know somebody did this like 4 years ago, and they recently brought it up to me. It's just like discussed it with themselves.
Did Jared do the not the bath mat, the bar mat
He
shot?
did. He did.
Is that
Yeah.
called like the Matt Damon or something?
The masculine urge
the
to drink
bar mat?
anything at any cost.
The Matt Damon. Is it really?
I think it's called the Matt Damon.
That's not the worst.
Yeah.
Well, another part of reach and grab too was that at the end of the night, like all the liquid would fall out of the cans into the corner of the trash bag, and then you'd sniff the corner of the
No,
trash
okay,
bag, and
that's
then
too much.
and
man.
then you would do one of those.
That is this. You're
Blech.
drinking trash water, trash.
Well, you're just
alcohol.
drinking beer, but it's several different types of beer that have been sitting there in a trash bag for a long
They're
time.
mixed with like saliva from 20 different people.
Doesn't matter. Alcohol kill it. It's fine.
Yeah. Y'all are disgusting.
Is it time for masculine urges?
God, the masculine
Fuck,
urge to
that's
drop a new
All right,
seggy.
we'll do the song for masculine urges.
That's not
Is
it.
that supposed to be the That's not the one.
God, the masculine urge to just.
It's way harder to do the home improvement theme song when you're just doing it with your mouth.
Actually, yeah, we'll introduce this segment. I actually do have the song.
We have a new segment alert. That's a bit that I do. And I think we have a theme song for it as I cue this up. Okay. Let's
use-
do it's time for masculine urges.
I've already used all my material in this episode, so I don't have that many left.
It's that masculine urge.
Masculine urge to just. Damn. Okay. What is that? What song is that?
You don't know the Home Depot song?
Are you kidding, dude?
Dude, do you even go
your
to
new
supply
friend, your new
stores?
friends lack all swag in the world. You're not putting that on at every Uber you get into.
That's a Home Depot song?
The masculine urge to roast your boy for not knowing the Home Depot song.
Let me guess, you go to Lowe's,
I go to Home Depot.
or as I call it, Blows. I think the customer service is better at Home Depot. Is all I'm saying. In my experience, there's two of them on
Mhm.
Brody. Randy knows.
Yeah. Rennie lives close to one of
The
them.
masculine urge to pit two home improvement stores against each other while the home improvement song just played.
Who wants to?
Who's gonna start?
I've had a couple masculine urges lately. You want to hear my most masculine urge that I've had?
Yeah.
And this happened over this last weekend. Are you guys ready for this?
Please.
I had a masculine urge this past weekend to play a drinking game at a first birthday party. I don't know if you were even here for this.
Did you play it?
We ended up playing it. Yeah, Micah and I played something called the Guinness game. And I don't know why this is appropriate to play at a first birthday party.
It's fine. It's lit.
You guys familiar with the Guinness game?
Was this my son's birthday?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I didn't go to two.
I feel like I met the criteria to be selected to play this game.
I don't think
but
there
I
was
didn't.
any Guinness left once Mike and I had gotten through this game, but we played the Guinness game where you put it in. Shouts to Dave. Dave has the classic Guinness pint glasses that are meant for Guinness and Guinness only.
Wow, props to you. The masculine urge to collect Guinness glasses.
Dave has a masculine urge to have the proper glassware for his proper drinks, but Dave unfortunately only froze one of the glasses, so I had to have a room temperature glass.
That's fine. Dude, I prefer my Guinness
Rookie
a little
move.
bit room temperature.
I do too, Dave. I do too. But yeah,
And I knew that about you.
the game is where you have to take your first sip of Guinness and then drink it between the harp and the word Guinness on the glass. Neither of us did it. We had 4 opportunities. Neither of us did it.
I've heard of this game, and I'm assuming you've showed it to me because I don't know anybody else who drinks Guinness other than like my
Hashtag
dad.
Chad's a big fan. The No Laying Up guys are big fans of this game, but just
Chad.
people in general are big fans of this game. The masculine urge to make a game out of drinking.
I had one earlier in the weekend. Is that masculine urge to push my son in his new dyno mobile at a high rate until my wife gets upset. That was just like a classic one.
David?
That sounded more like my mom.
The masculine urge to spend an hour and a half on Friday assembling said dyno buggy for Dave's son. So he wouldn't have to do it. Just a real top tier friend move.
I
And
noticed.
also a masculine urge.
I know you noticed you hit him with the Santa
I'm sorry?
unwrapped.
Yeah, wrapping that thing. The masculine urge to leave that thing unwrapped was just
I'm glad you didn't.
Damn,
overwhelming.
the masculine urge to not wrap it up.
I've got way too many boxes in my garage.
I did put a bow on the steering wheel. I don't know if it stayed on.
It didn't. But it
Aw,
doesn't matter.
damn
It's
it.
still great. It's fine. Road's like.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently it only sticks if it's on grain.
Really?
Nah, dude. Well, it's not. I wasn't gonna say anything that.
I said
It's
it.
not great. It's not. He's not gripping grain, and that's Dylan. I did not expect you to
I'm
get a
sorry.
custom steering wheel.
I let him down.
I didn't mean to call you out like that, but I just had the masculine urge to say whatever the hell I want.
That's good. You guys were here, so you probably saw this, but I had that masculine urge to eat 3 slices of pizza in a social setting that only calls for 2.
Yeah.
We
noticed.
I only had one piece of pizza at your party, and it was a huge regret of mine not having more.
Well, per my new health initiative, I didn't eat any slices at his party, and I wanted them. It looked very good.
You couldn't have had a slice. It's very thin pizza.
I know.
You would have been okay.
It's shreddy season. I got a wedding to look good for coming up in like just 3 months, actually.
Whose wedding?
Sheesh. Mine, you fuck.
Oh,
You'll hate this one then because I've been having that masculine urge to drop a bag at Long John Silver's with the boys.
really? I'm in.
Say no
I'm
more.
in.
I've been kind of thinking
Say
about
no
that.
more.
John is long. Long John.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The masculine urge to moisturize at night before being tucked in by Bay.
What?
That's one that I have here.
Does she moisturize you?
No, I moisturize myself and then she tucks me in.
Okay.
Did she go to bed before you or after you? Probably
Go to bed
after.
at
Well,
the
she has to
same
go
time.
after you if
Yeah, that
she's
makes
tucking him
sense.
in.
Yeah, she
Great
tucks me
point.
in, then walks around to her side of the bed, then she gets in, tucks herself in.
Does she hit you with that full burrito? Does she tuck it in underneath you and stuff?
yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, she swaddles me. It's pretty lit.
Do you sleep pencil?
Uh-huh. She swaddles me so well I can't move. It's like a straitjacket.
I've had a masculine urge that involves Dylan, but I don't know if he's noticed it yet. I've had a masculine urge to put down my windows and blast music as I drive by your house every single time.
I didn't know this.
I know. I look at your house every single time, hoping that
How
someone's
often do you
outside
drive by
doing-
the crib?
all the time.
Why don't you ever stop in?
Maybe I will.
What the fuck's your problem? Like, where are you going when you drive by?
The grocery store, either one of my sister-in-law's house that lives right over there.
Dude,
I don't
come
know.
through.
God, dude. Why you're always in my personal business?
I become your neighbor and it's like I don't even exist.
In the unlikely scenario where you guys drive by my house, don't come by. Because I've been having the masculine urge to drink beers alone in my garage.
So you want us to actively not invite you out for beer so you can drink
Damn.
alone in your garage.
Correct. And today, man, I've been feeling that masculine urge to urinate 3 times before we actually start recording the podcast.
That's tight, though. That's what's up.
That's the one I've really been fighting.
I had a masculine urge recently. As you guys know, on Sunday Scaries, I have a new sponsor called FrameBridge. And they gave me 3 free frames. And I can use this code for whatever I want. But I have the masculine urge to frame a hockey jersey from my man cave that does not exist yet.
Damn.
Is it a Austin Ice Bats?
It's not. It's a Detroit Red Wings. Nick Lidstrom, ever heard of him?
Oh
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good. Pretty. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and my last one, I've just been having this masculine urge to pull my music down from Spotify.
I didn't know you had music on Spotify.
Yeah, I've been doing some side projects. Yeah, I didn't. It's under a different name.
I heard Barry Rigby's he's thinking about taking down Welcome to Wilmot's if
should.
Rogan doesn't get pulled down.
Barry, if you're listening,
Barry, make a statement, dog. Give us the notes app.
Saturday after y'all left, so we had extra pizza probably because Dylan didn't want to eat any pizza, and I just ate pizza for like the next 4 hours. I had like 8 slices throughout the day.
That's what you do with pizza.
I just grazed. You ever grazed pizza? I didn't even put it in the fridge or heat it up. I was just eating room temperature pizza.
You know, the snow caps were a nice little party favor for the birthday party.
Not the party favors you
I don't
were
know if you
looking
knew
for,
this, but Will actually brought his own snow to the birthday party.
I was doing a lot of cocaine in your bathroom at your son's first birthday
Masculine
party.
urge.
yeah,
do cocaine.
Rhodes got into it.
Masculine urge to do cocaine at a 1-year-old's birthday party.
Rhodes got in. He was like, "Dude, Dad, my gums are numb." I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, he started talking too?
Oh yeah, y'all missed a lot.
The masculine urge to do cocaine with 1-year-olds.
Very, very few times do they talk before they walk. But
Damn. The masculine urge to just in this segment, I think, is upon us.
I have one last masculine urge.
Okay, let's hear it.
Are you ready for this? And
Yeah.
this is something I've been doing lately, and I think I need to stop. Now that I'm a father, I think I need to be a little more mature. I've had the masculine urge lately to just insult people when I see them in public rather than just go up and say hi.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, you know when you see my brother-in-law Drew, there's just something about him where you just want to talk shit to him the second you see him.
Yeah.
I've
What
been doing
is that about?
I've been
him?
doing that to everybody lately, and I feel like I
Like
just need to
strangers
tone
too?
it down. No, not strangers. I just need to tone it down though.
Like what kind of drop one on us? What kind of stuff do you say?
Like Dylan appropriately dressed up for Rhodes' birthday party in après ski gear, and like the first thing I wanted to say when I walked into the party was like, "Cool hat, bitch."
Yeah.
It's just mean.
I-
Like, why am I doing that?
Actually, I made fun of your fit immediately when I saw you.
I know it's the
I-
masculine urge to
I
make
s-
fun of each other before actually being nice to each other.
I said that my fit bodied yours.
yeah, kind of made me question everything.
Mike embodied a lot of people.
He got his Elizabeth Holmes fit off.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Holmes.
Should we get out of here?
Yeah,
It's been fun.
It's a good epi, man.
Yeah, 2 new segs.
Bye.